All right, so today I wanted to go through the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 jerseys. Now, it's kind of hard to find a lot of the jerseys like both home and away, or like white and then colored. So I'm kind of just going to go off of what was on their press release, which all of them are their like darker jerseys, if that makes sense. So it has all of the colors. You can kind of just imagine what the other jersey would look like. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get into these jerseys. Now, there are 32 of them, and I'm going to go in this ABC order. So first up is Angola. So Angola's jerseys are red with yellow text and white numbers. Looks like it's got like white and black siding down the side. Pretty cool looking jersey. I like it. A little bit bland though. A lot of these are bland up to a certain point. Now, the later letters in the alphabet, they start getting a little bit more exciting, I should say. But I'm also going to mention who in the NBA is currently on this FIBA team. So for Angola, it is Bruno Fernando for the Atlanta Hawks. So let's continue on. The next team is Australia. Now, Australia's jersey also is a little bit bland, but it's just green with gold. Pretty cool colorway. I really like that. I'm pretty sure all of these are just their country's colorways, so I'm not going to say that they're cool colorways because not really something they picked. But Australia does have a decent bit of NBA players. That includes Dyson Daniels, Matisse Thybulle, Josh Giddey, Patty Mills, Josh Green, Joe Ingles, Xavier Cooks, Dante Exum, and Jack White. For the next team, it is Brazil. So Brazil's jersey is predominantly gold with green, gold, and blue going down the sides. Great looking jersey. I love the colors on this one. Currently, there are no NBA players that are playing for the Brazil FIBA team, but it does include a few ex-NBA players like Raul Neto. But yeah, continuing on is Canada. Now, Canada's jersey is predominantly red with a little bit of white going down the sides. Pretty cool but basic jersey, like I said before. Canada does include a decent bit of NBA players. That includes Lou Dort, Nickel Alexander Walker, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Dwight Powell, RJ Barrett, Kelly Olynyk, and Dylan Brooks. So if you might be picking up a Shai Canada jersey, this is what it would look like. The next is Cape Verde. There are no NBA players on this team, but the jerseys are predominantly blue. It does have a little bit of detail going down the siding. And the font is white and the numbers are yellow. Nothing crazy going on with this jersey, but I think it looks pretty cool. And like I said, there's no NBA players. The next one is China. China's jersey is predominantly red with a little bit of yellow. If you remember any previous FIBAs, this is pretty much what it's always looked like. Right now, the only NBA player is Kyle Anderson. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Continuing on is the Ivory Coast. It is a predominantly orange jersey with green like gradient and like it's got detail in the orange. I think this jersey looks awesome. I would love to see it like in a green colorway. I don't think that it's like, I think the other one is going to be white, but I would like to see this in like a green colorway. There are no NBA players for them though. Continuing on, we have the Dominican Republic. This one, the NBA player that is predominant on this one is Karl Anthony Towns. But the jersey is predominantly blue with red, white, and blue going down the sides. Looks really cool. I like it. I like the flag like underneath the crew neck. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Continuing on, we have Egypt. Egypt's jersey is very similar to Canada. It is predominantly red with white and crew neck. Like the crew neck and the armholes are all white. Pretty cool looking jersey. It looks very, I don't want to say basic, but it looks, actually they have the logo under the neck too. I wonder if every team has that, but pretty cool looking jersey. Very pretty bland though. Continuing on, we have Finland. Finland's jersey is predominantly blue. It doesn't have any color around the arms or neck holes, but it does have a really cool siding with a pattern of, I think it's like swirls. And the font is actually pretty cool too. So I like this jersey a lot. The main player on this one, who from the NBA, is Lauri Markkanen. So I could see this one actually being picked up a decent bit. A lot of people are Lauri Markkanen fans. But yeah, continuing on, we have France. Now, France jersey is predominantly dark blue with white down one side and red down the other. Really cool. I like the colorways on this one. Pretty basic, but like I think the colors make it so it's okay to be basic, if that makes sense. They do have 3 current NBA players. That includes Nicolas Batum, Evan Fournier, and Rudy Gobert. Continuing on, we have Georgia. Now, Georgia's jersey is very similar to Egypt and Canada, like I mentioned before, but this one is just red with a V instead of a crew neck, and it has like the old classic like 3-stripe around that. The current NBA players that are currently playing for Georgia is Gogo Badate and Sandro Mamukelashvili. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But those are the 2 current NBA players playing for Georgia. And yeah, let's continue on. The next one is Germany. So Germany's jersey is mainly red with yellow, black, and red like around the armholes. I think this one looks awesome. I actually really enjoy this jersey. I know we've seen a lot of red so far. But yeah, I really like this one. And I love the crest like around underneath the neckline. There currently are 4 NBA players playing for Germany. That includes Franz and Mo Wagner, Daniel Tice, and Dennis Schroeder. So good for them. I could see that one being picked up by fans of like Franz or something like that. Greece. Now Greece's jersey is predominantly dark blue. It's got a light blue neckline, and it also has like light blue and white like details going down the siding. So this one's pretty cool. I think that a lot of people like this one. The only NBA player currently playing for Greece is Thanasis Antetokounmpo, but pretty cool looking jersey regardless. Continuing on, we got another red jersey. This one's Iran. It is, like I said, predominantly red, but it also has a white and green neckline, which I think looks pretty awesome. There are no current NBA players currently playing for this team. So yeah, let's continue on. We got Italy. So for Italy, the jersey is predominantly blue. It also has that classic like neckline, which I mentioned before, I think with Georgia. It's got like the 3 stripes with the blue in the middle. I believe that's blue. Yeah, just has the font on the front. Very, very basic jersey. Currently, the only player playing for Italy who is in the NBA is Simone Fontecchio. Now, I know I mispronounced that, but yeah. Continuing on, we have Japan. So Japan's jersey is predominantly red with white siding and white numbers and white text. Pretty basic, but good-looking jersey. The current NBA player who's playing for Japan is Yuto Watanabe. Continuing on, we have Jordan. Now, this is where the jerseys actually start to get a little bit more details. So Jordan's jersey is predominantly white. Predominantly black with like white accents, but it does have gold in like a different design going down the side and included on the shorts. So I think Jordan knocked it out of the park with this jersey. I think this one looks great. There are no current NBA players playing for Jordan. Continuing on, we have Latvia. Latvia's jersey is like a maroon, so a little bit different from the red that we've been mentioning before. But it's a maroon with like a maroon and white neckline. It's kind of reversed from what everybody else has, but then it's white siding down the side. Right now, the only player who is playing for Latvia in the NBA is Davis Bertans. Continuing on, we got Lebanon. Lebanon's jersey is predominantly red. It's got a little bit of white going down the side with 4 squares. I'm wondering if those squares kind of represent something, but 4 squares going down the side on the jersey and on the shorts. Right now, there are no NBA players currently playing for Lebanon. Continuing on, this is where it starts to actually pick up. So we have Lithuania. Lithuania's jersey is green with gold around the neck, or just yellow, but the jersey has this camouflage pattern that looks really cool, I think. And even on the shorts going down all the way to the base, there is a little bit of a red gradient. So I think that Lithuania knocked it out of the park with this jersey, and I think it looks awesome. Right now, the only NBA player playing for Lithuania is Jonas Valanciunas. Continuing on, we have Mexico, and like I said, it's starting to get a little bit more. There's a little bit more flair in these jerseys, but Mexico's jersey is predominantly dark green with red neckline, white text, and everything. And it also has a nice, cool design going around the jersey as well as down the siding on the shorts. Very cool looking jersey. There are no NBA players currently playing for the Mexican Fiba team. Continuing on, we have Montenegro. Montenegro's jersey is predominantly red, and it's got gold accents as well as the name and the number are gold. But it also features a cool little detail behind the jersey. I think this one also looks great. I think that these FIBA jerseys, to add a little bit of detail and add a little bit of flair, it should probably have that like design going down. I know that there's different jersey makers and stuff like that. Like it's not Adidas and Nike like we're used to in the NBA. But regardless, I think this one looks awesome. Right now, the only player playing for Montenegro is Nikola Vucevic. Continuing on, we have New Zealand. Now, New Zealand's jersey is predominantly black with a little bit of gray siding going down the side. Pretty cool looking jersey, like I mentioned before. But there are no NBA players currently playing for New Zealand. Continuing on, we have the Philippines. Now, the Philippines jersey is predominantly light blue with gold text and red going down the sides. Very cool looking jersey. I like this one actually a lot. And the current NBA player playing for the Philippines is the one pictured. It is Jordan Clarkson. So pretty cool jersey. Now this one might be one of my favorites. It is Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico's jersey is predominantly red. It has white text and white numbers, but down the side it has the Puerto Rican flag, I believe. I can't really see the full siding, but I'm pretty sure it has the Puerto Rican flag going down the side, as well as the font is really, really cool. Now I don't know if this font is like Puerto Rico's font, but regardless, very cool looking jersey. I really like that. There are no NBA players currently playing for the Puerto Rico FIBA team. Continuing on, we have Serbia. Now, Serbia's also features a pretty cool detail on there. So it is predominantly dark blue, but it color blocks into like a lighter blue going down. It has the necklines. It has two stripes on the neck with white and red. But the siding is like little circles of red and white. Behind it, black. It looks really cool. I like this jersey a lot, and I like that siding a lot. Yeah, pretty cool jersey. Right now for Serbia, there are three NBA players currently playing for them. It is Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nikola Jovic, and Filip Petrusev. Continue on. I probably messed up those names, but continuing on, we have Slovenia. Slovenia's jerseys are awesome. They're branded by Jordan, and they have this cool a dark blue to light blue design going up and down. It's got regular colors around the neck and the arms, but just a really cool looking jersey. I'm pretty sure they wore this in the World Cup. I could be wrong on that, but they wore something similar to this in the World Cup, and this one looks awesome. The reason it's branded by Jordan, I think, is because the current NBA player playing for Slovenia is Luka Doncic. Continuing on, we have South Sudan. So South Sudan's jersey is predominantly black. It's got white around the siding and on the neck, but there's nothing really prominent on this jersey. I have noticed that it looks like peak is a lot of the if you see the shiny material, which I see in the South Sudan photo, it looks like it's peak. So I think that it's peak, and then potential is the main jersey sponsor for all these teams. But then there's other ones kind of sprinkled in. But this one's pretty basic in my opinion. It's just black and white. There is no current NBA players playing for South Sudan. Continuing on, we have Spain. Spain's jersey is red with yellow accents going down the side. It says España on the front with a number. Very cool looking jersey. I like this one a lot. This one's also a classic. I'm pretty sure they've been wearing this one since like the mid 2000s because I think, now I could be wrong, but I think I remember seeing this a lot back when they won. Did they win or did they beat USA? I don't remember, but I remember seeing this one. So it's a very cool looking jersey. For Spain, the current NBA player playing for them is Santi Aldama. So let's continue on with Team USA. So Team's USA jersey is predominantly blue, but it has like a TV static background, I want to say. It's kind of just like lines going through that are darker color, and you can see it look pretty cool. You got USA on the front. It's like dark blue around the neck and around the arms, and on the bottom of the shorts it has a little bit of red, so it has in all red, white, and blue. Very cool looking jersey. I like the home jersey as well, but I'm not going to show it just because it's kind of unfair. But this one's pretty cool. I like this jersey a lot. And if you probably didn't recognize, probably the entire Team USA is all NBA players, so I will go down the list. The current roster is Paolo Banchero, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler, Bobby Portis, and Austin Reeves. So pretty cool. And to round out the final team of the 32 is Venezuela. So Venezuela's jersey is predominantly blue with gold accents around the neck and the armholes. There is a little bit of gold accent on the shorts as well. But my favorite part about this jersey is the font. Now the font is like really cool, very similar to like Puerto Rico. It has like this special flair to it. It's like the only two teams that had like a cool font. I don't know if this is like Venezuela's font, like I've mentioned before, but I do also really like the stars underneath it. I think that just adds like an extra like personal touch to these jerseys and doesn't make it just look like Fiba. But yeah, very cool looking jersey. I think there's a lot in here that I think are my favorites. So the one that I actually think is my top tier, and I think it looks the best, and I think it's just the colors and not colors we really see too much, is Ivory Coast. We have the orange and the green and the white. This one looks just awesome. It is Ivory Coast, but I think the correct pronunciation is Cote d'Ivoire. So yeah. Other than that, though, I think that's it. Those were all of the 32 jerseys that are currently in FIBA. Let me know what you guys think down below. What is your favorite out of the 32? I love this time of year just because we get to see all these different types of designs and stuff like that. So it was kind of sad to see like a lot of the same, a lot of the red and the white. But you know, you got to go with what your country's colors are, I guess. And the ones that don't have red, white, and blue are going to stand out a little bit more. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.